Now, before I kick in the intro to this video, I just want to point out I'm using a different webcam software, and around roughly in the beginning of it, I had my fan on, which probably wasn't the best idea. So for the first couple minutes, or for I think the first couple minutes, you're going to have some background noise, but by the first jump cut, they're gone. And if my voice sounds any lower than before, I suggest turn your audio up, mainly because I'm, as I said before, using different webcam software. I'm just trying this out, testing out with mainly this video. So sorry in advance if I fucked up this video. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and here's my impressions of the Stardust Crusaders. Hey everyone, it's me, and I'm a gamer here, bringing you my impressions of Jojo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 Stardust Crusaders English dub, which, within the last couple hours, actually came out on Crunchyroll, and even if you aren't a member, you can just go down to the link below and watch them for free. Now, before I get into my impressions on them, I want to talk about who I think did the dub. A lot of people are speculating it to be Fizz Media. My personal opinion, it is probably actually, instead of like Fizz or Funimation, I think it's actually Crunchyroll themselves, because they're the ones who broke the news that Stardust Crusaders is getting English dub, and the only way you can watch it currently, aside perhaps that an illegal site has it, but you have to go to Crunchyroll's website, which I wouldn't be surprised now if Crunchyroll is big enough to do English dubs, and hell, maybe even they'll even release Stardust Crusaders on Blu-ray and DVD. Who knows? So, yeah. And speaking of which, if I am right, and Crunchyroll you are doing dubs now, do fucking Hunter x Hunter, since it's one of the most viewed series on Crunchyroll, and for some reason neither Funimation or Fizz has licensed it yet. Which just like make me go, ugh. But yeah, now let's talk about the dub. Alright, now for the quality of the dub. Overall, now, if I am right, and this is Crunchyroll dubbing it, then they did a hell of a good job for their first attempt. Now, I'll mainly only talk about most of the relevant characters to Stardust Crusaders that we see throughout the majority of the series. Jotaro, Joseph, Kakyoin, Avdalo, and Dio. The only one we have not seen yet is Polnareff. We have not heard his English voice yet. But yeah, hopefully we get like the rest of the episodes soon, and help like be up to date with them and release them simultaneously like Space Dandy does. So yeah, now my thoughts on the actual dub itself. So for starters, I'm going to start with the main character, Jotaro. Jotaro, when I first heard it, his voice sounded a bit iffy on me, but the more and more I watched, the better it grew on me. Like, his voice actually does fit his more so bad boy persona pretty well. Well, it did take me a while to grow on Jotaro's voice, but it's really good. Now, the two voices I liked right off the bat was Dio Brando and Joseph Joestar. Now, I'll talk about Joseph. Joseph, now you guys know me. I am a fucking Joseph Joestar fanboy. I freaking love this dude. It doesn't matter if it's the English dub or the Japanese dub. I fucking love this man. Fanboying over Joseph aside, his voice actually fits him pretty damn well. Well, at least for the old man part. Definitely not this voice for if they decide to go back and dub Battletensi, which I'll get into my thoughts on them actually dubbing Stardust Crusaders first, and not Phantom Blood or Battletensi later on in this video. I think personally I believe his English voice actually suits him pretty damn well. And now with Dio, even though he's had very little scenes so far, his voice fits him so well. It sounds menacing, frightening, and yet charming at the same time, which fits Dio perfectly. I can't stress that over. on how good his voice fits him. And now, as for the last one, no wait, I forgot Avdo, which I'll talk about him. Avdo has a pretty good voice. He's probably my fourth favorite one out of all of them, which I'll go into the rankings over and after I'm done with this part. And yeah, Avdo, his voice is pretty good. It did take me like a bit to warm up to it. Faster than it took me to warm up to Jotaro's voice, but still, by the third episode, I thought he actually had a pretty good voice. The one that my least favorite voice actor so far is Kakyoin. It's just, maybe it'll, just like with Jotaro and Avdo, it could take me a while to warm up to Kakyoin's voice, but I don't know. It's just, at first, when he first appeared, I'm like, pretty good voice for Kakyoin. But by the third episode, I'm like, I'm not really feeling it with him. Maybe when more episodes come out, I watch them, I'll warm up to Kakyoin's voice. So yeah, overall, solid dub, and now I'll go into the rankings again. Now, ranking the more so voice actors on who I thought did the best and the worst. The worst one, as I said before, Kakyoin. I just, at first I was impressed with him, but as it went on, I'm just still not sure about his voice. Overall, Next one, overall, Avdo, because while he did take me quicker to warm up to the Jotaro's voice, overall, I found, like, by the third episode, Jotaro to have the better voice in my opinion, but Avdo still pretty good voice actor. Third one, Jotaro. Now, Jotaro while as I said, it took me a bit to warm up, he has a really good voice actor by the time I watched the third episode. Hell, the second episode he has some highlights there, though I meant the first time we sort of hear his voice, not like those scenes when we go from his mom, remembering about his childhood, when his mom shows up and says, when Jotaro says, "Shut up, you bitch," that was actually really cool there, good performance right there. And yeah, Jotaro's probably, in my opinion, the third best one. Number 2 is Joseph Joestar. Right off the bat, I really liked his voice actor. I think it suits him really well, at least at this point in his life. Definitely, they're most likely going to go for a different voice actor if they dub Baltensi. And yeah, now the next voice actor, and my number 1 pick, it's Dio Brando. This guy, the guy who's voicing Dio Brando, he can make it sound like Dio is charming, menacing, and terrifying at the same time, which fits, just like the Japanese stuff, fits Dio so perfectly, because that sums up Dio just well. The only really problem I have with the Japanese voice actor, if they go back and do Phantom Blood, some of his lines like, "Right," or however you call it, and him saying, "It was me, Dio," I just can't imagine this one doing it. Maybe, at least for the younger Dio, like when he's 12 years old, they'll get a much younger actor, an actor with a more high-pitched voice mainly, to do the voice of Dio, at least when he's 12. That could be a possibility. Though granted, and hell, we don't even know how he will say "Salt World" later on. Hell, we haven't even heard the Japanese voice actor yet, since we haven't gotten near the end of Stardust Crusaders yet, and at least in Japanese. So yeah, overall, really good dub in my opinion. After this, I kind of want to address a couple things. So yeah, let's move into. Now, alright, as for some of the things I want to address, first off, the decision to do Stardust Crusaders before Phantom Blood and Baltensi, I think is the same reason why so far, at least is to say, we only just got word the other day about Phantom Blood and Baltensi's manga in the States, why Stardust Crusaders not only got animated first, but got released manga-wise in the States. And the simple answer is the fact that Stardust Crusaders is the most popular part of JoJo. I'm not even over-exaggerating on how popular Stardust Crusaders is. It is insanely popular in Japan. It is the most popular JoJo part, period, I think. It's either that or part 4. I know part 4 is Araki's favorite, but I'm not sure if it is. Though I believe it's the most popular one in Japan, considering how like Jotaro and Part 3 Dio are like the mascots of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, to put it bluntly. That, I think, is the reason why we've only gotten, mainly why we got, I guess, to sum up, get Part 3 a lot shut down. It's the most popular one. That's why. And now to go into some of these people that didn't want it to be dubbed. This is just going to be a bit of a mini rant, like, or who think just dubs are bad in general. While there are some really awful dubs, there are some really good dubs. Like while there are bad dubs, like the 4Kids One Piece dub, there's some really good ones, in my opinion. Definitely Code Geass. To name a couple of them. Oh, also FMA Brotherhood and the 2003 film of Metal Alchemist. There are some really good ones, and dubs play a big factor into how people can get into anime. Like, I imagine a good majority of anime fans got into anime through dubs. Now, granted, while I mainly just nowadays watch seasonal anime, so like 95% of the animes now I watch are sub, I do still watch dubs from once in a while, and I get how important they are, which a lot of people need to understand that which just drives me crazy on how ignorant people can be when it comes to dubs. And yeah, overall, my thoughts on the Stardust Crusaders dub, really good dub. I'm not sure if I would recommend it over the Japanese dub or the Japanese dub over it. I say just go with whichever one you prefer. You will not get a worse experience, in my opinion, if you pick one, at least so far. The only difference is the fact that tomorrow the Stardust Crusaders dub will not be on Crunchyroll, but as I'm speaking this right now, an illegal site's probably uploading it, or hell, or you can already find it on an illegal site. And yeah, overall, really good dub in my opinion. You wouldn't go wrong if you pick wrong if you went with the Japanese one, especially considering how they're 13 episodes. You went 10 episodes ahead. Though I wouldn't be surprised within the next couple months they catch up, at least get to where the Japanese one is. And yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on the dub? Give me it down below. And if you want to check out, there's a link to the description down below. And yeah, I'm Anime Gamer, signing out. Peace.